This is GP Daily Nugget. Gorainfopreneurship Motivational Nugget. There should be a daily motivational nugget that will edify the student before the lecture. So every problem is always a wisdom problem. When your heart decides a destination, your mind will design the map to reach it. The secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine. Your reward in life are determined by the kind of problem you are willing to solve for others. An uncommon seed always creates an uncommon harvest. The clearer your goal, the greater your faith. Your respect for time is a prediction of your financial future. Your decision decides your wealth. The instruction you follow determines the future you create. God's only pain is to be doubted. The only pain that God experienced is to doubt him. And God's only pleasure is to be believed. Your success is decided by what you are willing to ignore. Listen to it very well. Your success is decided by what you are willing to ignore. The atmosphere you create determines the product you produce. So I want you to expatiate all these GP motivational nugget. What do you think I mean by saying this? Expatiate it. The size of your enemy determines the size of your reward. The size of your enemy determines the size of your reward. Your assignment is always the problem God has designed for you to solve for others. Meaning your assignment is always the problem God has designed you to solve for others. That is your assignment. The problem that God has designed for you to solve for others. That is your assignment. That is, if some of you want to know your assignment, is the problem that God has made for you to solve for others. Your future is decided by who you choose to believe. Your future is decided by who you choose to believe. Who do you believe? Changes in your life will always be proportionate to your knowledge. Anything that keeps your attention has become your master. Anything that keeps your attention has become your master. When you want something you have never had, you must do something you have never done. When you want something you have never had, you must do something you have never done. All men fell. The great one get back up. You cannot correct what you are unwilling to confront. You cannot correct what you are unwilling to confront. You will only be remembered in life for two things. One, the problem you solve, or the one you create. The problem you solve, or the problem you create by yourself. These are the two things that you can only be remembered. God never consult your past to decide your future. God never consult your past to decide your future. I don't know if you are getting a good nugget for this GP motivational nugget. If yes, just say yes, 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 yes. I have been blessed, because I need to enter your soul, your spirit, and your body to reawaken you. If you insist of taking something God did not give you, he will take back something he gave you. I want you to know this. If you insist on taking something God did not give you, the same God, he will take back something he have already given you. So don't look for what God have not given to you. Go where you are celebrated instead of where you are tolerated. Just go to anywhere they are celebrating you. That is the truth. That is the only place to have peace. If they are celebrating you, be there. 1 day of favor is worth 1,000 days of labor. 1 day of favor. I prophesy favor in your life today. Prosperity is simply having enough of God's provision to complete his assignment in your life. This is my definition of prosperity. You can't find this in any dictionary. Prosperity is simply having enough of God's provision to complete his assignment in your life. This is what I'm looking. When I say I'm going to give 6 million people 120,000 naira monthly for the next 20 years, it sounds unbelievable. But that is God's provision for me. And that is his assignment. And his assignment is for me to share this thing for you. 1 hour in the presence of God will reveal the flower of your most carefully plan. 1 hour in the presence of God. I've told you every phase of every meal, I lock down myself. Anger is the bad place for solution. You have to be angry in your spirit to get a solution to a problem. I was talking with one of my brother. He said he just come down from the mountain and he was asking God, why is it that this thing is not going? Why is it that things is not going well? And God said to me, stop complaining. Act. Act. He never knew that I created this forum. But when he came down from the mountain, he now go into the voice and he listened to yesterday's teaching. I would like you to replay yesterday's teaching for the newcomers. Specifically. Because yesterday's teaching and the writing also, do the summary for others to whatever. We talked about financial dominion yesterday. We talked about a lot of things. So I would like you to help other people to understand what we teach yesterday. Never give more time to a critic than you will give to a friend. Never give more time to a critic than you will give to a friend. When you let go of what is in your hand, God will let go of what is in his hand. What have you let go? You have to give for God also to give you. When you let go what is in your hand, then God will let go what is in his hand. Do you think if I let go 120,000, which is 4,000 naira daily for 6 million people, and you think if I let that go out of my hand, even though it was his money hidden inside of me, it was his money hidden inside of me, if I let it go, I will get times 10 of that. It's scriptural. Never rewrite your theology to accommodate a tragedy. Never rewrite your theology. Theology means studying of God to accommodate a tragedy. When you ask God for a miracle, he will always give you an instruction. What instruction did God give to you? If you ask God for a miracle, he will always give you an instruction. Whatever is missing in your life is something you have not truly valued. Whatever is missing in your life is something you have not truly valued. Something in your hand can create anything you want in your future. Something in your hand can create anything you want in your future. What do you have in your hand? I have a software that generates money, and that is why I can see the future is bright. An uncommon dream will require an uncommon mentor. What is your dream and who is your mentor? Anything good is hated by everything evil. Anything good is hated by everything evil. False accusation is the last stage before supernatural promotion. When nobody accuses you falsely, then it is a sign that you are not close to your promotion. So look for people to accuse you. They can call you 419. They can call you a prostitute. They can call you armed robber. They can call you Yahoo Yahoo. When you see that accusation, they can call you liar. It is a sign that your promotion is at hand. Miracle happen as quickly as tragedy. The difference between significant and insignificant is an adversary. The difference between significant and insignificant is an adversary. When wrong people live your life, wrong things stop happening. When wrong people live your life, wrong things stop happening. I'm giving you the daily rhema, daily GP motivational nugget. Never discuss your problem with someone incapable of solving it. I'm telling you the truth. Never discuss your problem with someone incapable of solving it. I created an admin. I make an open offer for people to volunteer. When you do not volunteer, meaning you are not ready, for people to volunteer to help me. And I am happy that as at yesterday, in less than 24 hours, what I see in that forum, it amazed me. Website will be launched any moment from now. Course outline will be revealed. Structure will be appointed. Delegation. I don't even need to talk until I am invited as the Vice Chancellor of Gorainfopreneurship. They will be the one to usher me in. Never discuss your problem with someone incapable of solving it. Why? Because I know there must be some people that have something that I don't have that can help me to repackage this idea. Because anything you did not give value, just like I teach yesterday, you cannot get profit out of it. You cannot give something out of it. Things that can add value to your life, what you have. I will tell you 4 things that can add value to your life. Number 1 is integrity. Things that can add value to your life. 1 is integrity. 2 is wisdom, supernatural wisdom. 3, understanding, comprehension of how things work in the kingdom. Isaiah 11:3. I just want you to read this scripture. Understanding, comprehension of how things work. If you don't understand how to work things out, you cannot be able to get what you need. God never responds to pain, but he always responds to pursuit. God never responds to pain, but he always responds to pursuit. What are you pursuing? When you get involved with God's dream, he will get involved with your own dream. This is a nugget. When you get involved with God's dream, he will get involved in God's dream also. The 4th things that you need to add as value for yourself is gift and skill. When you sharpen it enough, you will be amazed at what will happen. Ability to lead, write a book, ability? What is your skills? You can see the gift that I'm operating. By the grace of God, I have authored about 10 books already. I have led people in my seminars in thousands. I remember years back in Jos, if I would do motivational teaching, it's a hall of 5,000 seating capacity. I would do that thing morning and afternoon section, and all of that thing is filled with people. I am a world changer. The power to get well is resident in you. Is resident in you. Start that business that you have been thinking. Start it. Before you start, seek for knowledge. Anything that is in your life that you are not using or putting to use is a waste. Anything that is in your life that you are not using it or putting it to use is a waste. Solve problems and be rich. Buy golf and put it on the road. I'm giving you an example. Buy popcorn machine and start something. Set up a car wash. Produce a retail pure water, barbing salon, hairdressing. Set up this business and bring people to come and do it for you. Very simple. Let it be that it is your business. Use them. They have the skill, bring them to work for you. That is what we call, you don't work for money, but money will work for you. Bring the right people that have the skill to work for you. Effect of poverty. Many have gone into prostitution, armed robbery, stealing, lies. Statistically in Nigeria, only 1 out of 10 graduates get meaningfully employment within the first 5 years of graduation. What a bad structure of economy. In Nigeria, only 1 out of 10 graduates, meaning in every 1,000 people, only 10,000 get job. I mean, only 1,000 people get job within the space of 5 years of their graduation. Reason many are poor. Why many Christians are poor? 1, they have not decided to be wealthy. 2, they don't have goal to be wealthy. 3, lack of understanding of the real formula for wealth. 4, lack of mental transition from the realm of poverty to wealth. That is why I am here today. How to be wealthy. If you are a childlike enough to take this step, you and poverty will never meet again. The decision to be wealthy, there is a difference between a wish and decision. Wish is a desire, and a decision is a strong desire that is backed up by the willingness to pay the price to see that desire come to pass. You can hate poverty, but that is not a decision. Decisions are free. You pay for knowledge. You don't pay for decision. I choose to partner with the spirit of wisdom. I decide to be wealthy. End poverty. I may not know how to come out of it. I want you to learn something here. It's a decision. Like now, if you did not make a decision to grab to become a student, you get the admission number in time, you will keep wishing. I wish I get this. I will wait until this is done before. Number 2, to know that there is an exact formula for wealth and abundance. You need to know how to become wealthy. You need to know that there is an exact formula. So I am here to teach you that formula. Number 3, know the mental transition for wealth and abundance. There are 3 types of people based on mindset. Your physical condition today is a reflection of your ideology. Mindset of yesterday, your physical condition tomorrow is a reflection of what you are thinking today. 2 types of people. Poor mindset. Poor people reality. He thinks that stealing, lies will make them rich. They believe in borrowing. blaming witches and wizards, father from the father house, class of decree. He hates rich people. The first anointing to wealth is not giving. Change of mindset. The anointing may be thought and mindset. Wealthy mindset. Wealthy physical reality. Dream accomplished. It is a place of rest. High blood pressure will not kill you. A place you will serve God with peace of mind and fund your assignment. A realm where you do not even think about money. A place where few have come. In continuation of what I'm saying, you need to know the wealthy place. Statistically speaking, 20% of the wealthiest people control 80% of the wealth of the world. 20% control 80% of the wealth of the world. 7% have the wealth that is equivalent to 2/3 of the whole wealth. Just 7 people. Financial prosperity means freedom from lack, poverty, insufficiency and negative effect that come with them. Negative effect including insecurity, greed, fear, and unrighteousness. I have given you this. It is the will of God for us to have financial abundance, but the church has suffered from incomplete teaching on wealth and prosperity. The church has suffered this. The church is an institution, and an institution is a platform that offers knowledge. That is why I'm here. Many men of God are sincere, anointed, wealthy, and genuine, but few have financial intelligence. That is why you need us here. That is why you need Gorainfopreneurship institution. Different men of God have their view of how they become rich. I have told you my understanding about financial prosperity. I have defined what is financial prosperity. A place where few has come. A place, no matter the financial pressure from your village, people will be insignificant. That is the wealthy place. The mindset of the rich and the poor. The goal is to switch from poor mindset to rich mindset, believing in taking responsibility over their financial destiny. But the poor believe in luck, mother nature, and chances. The rich, very disciplined and patient. A wealthy man will be 10 million worth and still be taking bike, staying in one room because he is building his wealth. That is how it is. A real genuine wealthy man, they don't show. 10 million worth, but he's still riding on bike. The poor one, very indisciplined and impatient in life. A poor man will have the same amount and buy expensive things, clothes, car, careless spending, and eating habit. A wealthy person does not do that. I'm trying to tell you the difference between a wealthy person and a poor person. The wealthy person believes in law of process. True wealth requires time. Breakthrough come instantly, but preparation take time. I want you to know this. Breakthrough come instantly, but preparation take times. But the poor, they jump process. Like result without process. They jump a lot of process. They want result sharp. Just like I'm giving this cat now for 120,000. A lot of people are just eager on how to get a cat without watching to learn the process. The rich always plan and set goal. They are not embarrassed to keep to their plan. Invest in your mind. Stop trying to look rich. Pay the price and be rich. That is why I say, if I were you, I would rush to put my children in this class. Rush them, let them begin to learn. It will interest you to know all this teaching. I engage my children. I'm training them gradually. Do not plan and set goal. Allow pressure from friend or external factor to influence their decision. That is for the poor. For the poor, they do not plan and set any. They allow pressure from friends. The rich, they see challenges as opportunity and stepping stone. Opportunity to learn more, access greater light and grow. The poor, they see opportunity as a stumbling block. They see opportunity and the stumbling. As I'm trying to give you difference between the rich and the poor. The rich, they are highly courageous, very persistent, grow consistently, study hard. Failure is a prerequisite in the school of success. Failure is a prerequisite. You need to fail if you want to succeed. But for the poor, they give up easily. They give up. They see themselves as defeat. The rich are great risk taker. If I fail, I learn. If I succeed, God be glorified. Not foolish risk taker. The poor, they are afraid to take risks. The rich, they have a positive mental attitude towards the opinions of others and never let opinion kill their dream. Never let opinion kill their dream. But the poor, they have poor esteem of themselves and self-influence away from their dream, from the opinion of others. One thing about me, I don't seek anybody's opinion. I can only throw my idea for you. If you want to buy it, you buy it. If you don't want to buy it, you tell me your own. If I want to buy your own, I buy it. Simple. But I can tap from your wealth of experience. When I see you have something upstairs, I bring you close to me. That is wisdom. Let us look at multiple streams of income. Genesis chapter 2, verse 10. One river parted into 4 streams. The secret to oceanic wealth is having multiple streams of income. Don't depend on only salary. Don't depend on only one business. Multiple streams of income. Yeah, Chief. A little stream can dry, but ocean never dry because a lot of stream flow into it. Why do we need multiple streams of income? 1, to ensure abundance at all seasons. The limitation of one stream can be covered by the availability of others. There is no stream of income that is perfect. The lack of one is covered by the availability of others. We have 4 streams of income in Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 2. The concept of lay your egg in one basket is wrong. It is the mindset of the poor. Stream of income. 1, land, real estate. Land and anything you can get under it, on it, and above. You are not rich if you don't own a land. Land is a fixed asset. Land is one of the greatest communication of God's justice and mercy upon the inhabitant of the earth. So you need land. Number 2, you need education. Anything, whether speaking, writing, or setting up structure that transfer knowledge, one of the cheapest aspects of education is writing. You can document your persuasion. The only limitation should be the voice of God, not lack of creativity. Number 3, transportation. The only reason oil and gas is useful is that we have human beings that need to move around. Though there are other areas of application, as long as there is human being on earth, there must be movement. Then we talk about the success system. One of the ways to bless people is to enlighten them. Unfortunately, we live in a generation that frown at enlightenment because it is intangible. We have been trained by our environment to be carnal because we always want something we can hold and relate on here and now, such as money, clothes, cars, many modern things. But the information that is intangible, that empower us, usually we do not have the patience to submit. You will never succeed if you are not mentored. Mentorship and training is the only way great people rise. It is how successful people are made. This ends today's lecture. Be mentor and create a wealth out of your dreams.